Good morning, friends. It's 4:30 Saturday morning, November the 14th, I think. And I've been doing some studying on a pretty interesting topic. Let's see what you think. Here's a story. Noah gets drunk and curses Ham's son, Canaan. Fourth son. What is that? Remember what I've told you. Just because you want to believe something, that doesn't make you right. I'm going to make some of you mad on this one because I'm going to show you in the Bible a story that you don't want to believe. I just say let the Bible say what it says. It defines itself. If you follow my McHenry Creek Bible studies, you know I don't deal with regular stuff that we learned in Sunday school. I'm digging in and discussing more uncomfortable stuff. The stories that maybe aren't easy to understand. Maybe they cause discomfort, like this one. These are stories that preachers have chosen to hide from us. Why? Violence in the Bible. My entire life, we typically have ignored these parts of the Bible and kind of pretend they just didn't happen. Why have we chosen to just intentionally hide a lot of things that's in the Bible? It seems that somebody don't want us to know these things that happen. Why? Are they embarrassing to discuss? Maybe. Take a look at some of these things. Are you aware that God killed more people than anyone in history? Did you know God sent the Israelites into the Promised Land? Everybody knows that. And He had them wipe out completely several nations of people. He told them destroy everyone under the penalty of death if they didn't. And what about this one? I can show you a story in the Old Testament where God told the Israelites, kill all the people in this nation except the young maidens. Give them to your soldiers for pleasure. I bet you never discussed that one in Sunday school. Hey, what about this story about Elijah and some mean boys? This is 2 Kings 2, 23-25. And it says, then he went up from there to Bethel, and as he was going by the way, young lads came out from the city and mocked him and said, go up, you bald head. Go up, you old bald head. And when Elijah, looked behind him and saw him, he cursed them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 female bears came out of the woods and tore up 42 of the lads of their number. And then he just went on to Mount Carmel. I've been in Sunday school and preaching for 60 years, and I've never heard that discussed about the Elijah cursing those boys and the bears killing them. Why? Why not? It's in the Bible. The Bible can be pretty graphic. I'm going to explain some stuff tonight that might cause you to become squirmish, uncomfortable in some settings. I promise you, you're not going to hear this one talked about in Sunday school. You know the story. Noah plants a vineyard. Noah gets drunk. Ham uncovers Noah's nakedness. He brags to his brothers. The brothers walk in backwards to cover Noah's uncovered nakedness. And then Noah curses Ham's fourth son. That's pretty weird. Several questions just leap off the page at that point. What did Ham do? And what does it mean to see or uncover Noah's nakedness? And you know what? Why did Noah curse the son of Ham and not Ham? Ham's the one that did something. Well, we're going to look at the Bible and see what it says. So, what does the Bible say about this story? Let's read it. This is Genesis 9, 22-24. I'm going to read it right here. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father. Now, I'm not sure why they mentioned the father of Canaan, but they did. He saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Remember that phrase, the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine. In other words, he came to from the drunken stupor, and he knew what his younger son had done to him. That's key. What he had done to him. Okay, I'm pretty sure in those days, seeing someone naked was nothing new. I mean, what kind of clothes did they have? They probably worked in their gardens and stuff with almost nothing on. We know Ham did something to Noah. That's what it says. It's just silly to me to believe that he simply saw him naked. I'm not buying that. I think the scripture is going to bear that out. Let's take a look. Ham saw, uncovered, Noah's nakedness. So what does the Bible mean by that statement? Let's turn to Leviticus 18, 6 through 8. It spells it out. I'm going to read it. None of you shall approach anyone who is near of kin to him to uncover his nakedness. I'm the Lord. The nakedness of your father or the nakedness of your mother you shall not uncover. She is your mother. You shall not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife you shall not uncover. It is your father's nakedness. Your father's nakedness is the father's wife. Okay. What's this talking about? This is literally talking about sexual intercourse. Yeah. Don't have sex with your father or your mother or your father's wife. It says the nakedness of Noah is Noah's wife. So what did Ham do to Noah? He had sex with Noah's wife. That's what he did, what he had done to him. Getting kind of warm in here. Remember when Noah found out what Ham had done to him? Yeah. If you were looking closely at Genesis 6 as we was reading, it says that Ham saw Noah's nakedness. Seeing and uncovering are used in the same way. Let's take a look at some scripture. This is Leviticus 20:17. If a man takes his sister, his father's daughter or his mother's daughter, and sees her nakedness, and she sees his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of the people. He has uncovered his sister's nakedness. So seeing someone's nakedness, uncovering someone's nakedness, these are talking about the same thing. Don't be mad at me. I didn't write the Bible. I simply let the Bible say what it says, and I don't try to interpret it the way I want it to read. That's what I've heard all my life. I'm sick of it. People telling us what the Bible really means. I've seen preachers been listening. Now here's what this really means. They don't know. They're going to tell you what they want it to mean. Stop it. Just making stuff up to fit your own agenda. That's all that is. Now, let me finish up with what's happened. Genesis 9:24. So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. You really believe that all that happened was Ham saw him naked? I'm not buying that. I don't believe there was a lot of modesty back then. Even in the New Testament, Peter and his fisherman friends, they fished naked all the time. Ham did something. Not just visually saw something, he did something. Now watch this. The curse. Noah didn't curse Ham. He didn't curse Ham's first son. He didn't curse Ham's second son. Not the third son, but Noah cursed the fourth son that was yet to come. Why? Genesis 9:18-19. Now the sons of Noah who went out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. Why did it mention that? This is some person from the future. But it mentions right there when they step off the ark, a future grandson of Noah Ham's son Canaan, fourth son. Wow. What's the relevance of mentioning Canaan there? This is well before the incident of Ham uncovering Noah's nakedness. So what else is going on? Let's read something else. This is Genesis 9, 25 to 27. Then he, Noah, said, "Cursed be Canaan." This is after he's woken up from his drunken stupor. "A servant of servants he shall be to his brethren." And he said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and may he dwell in the tents of Shem, and may Canaan be his servant." He's throwing out some curse here. I'm not even sure what all this means, but Canaan is catching a lot of wrath. He hadn't even been born. He's cursed by the man, Noah, that God had decided was the man above all others to save all the other people of the world on the ark, going to lead his people out. And now he's cursed a future grandchild. Why? Well, I've got you a clue. This is Genesis 19:30-38. This is Lot and his daughters. You don't hear this one much at church either. Then the firstborn said to the younger, "Our father is old, and there is no man in the land to sleep with us," the two sisters, the two daughters of Lot. "Come, let's get our father to drink wine so that we can sleep with him and preserve our father's line." Get pregnant by their father. So they got the father drunk. That night, the firstborn went in and slept with the father. She told the sister the next day, "Hey, here's what I've done. It's your turn." So they got him drunk again, and now both daughters are pregnant by their father. And they gave birth to sons named Moab, father of the Moabites, and Ben-Ammi, father of the Ammonites. So what's the significance of that to our story tonight? If you look up that story, you're going to find when it talks about those two lines, the two sons that are born from Lot and his daughters, several translations, here's what you're going to find: illegitimate, bastard, incest, others. You're going to find the Moabs and the Amorites specifically mentioned. They are cursed, it says, to the 10th generation. God don't put up with that. He don't want that. That is wrong. Now, how about Ham's fourth son, Canaan? He's cursed. I'm pretty sure he's cursed for the same reason. You see, Ham got Noah's wife pregnant, and the son's name was Canaan. And he's suffering the same wrath that Lot's daughter's sons, because of the incest, the bastards, illegitimate. So again, Ham saw uncovered his father's nakedness, and the result was Canaan. Remember, why did Noah curse Ham's fourth son? Ham did the deed, but Canaan was the result of the incest. And according to Deuteronomy 23:1-6, that's why Canaan is cursed. Yeah. So, wow. Remember the two questions. You got to answer them. What did Ham do to Noah? Ham says he knew his son had done to him. And why did Noah curse Ham's fourth son, Canaan? How about reading the Bible open-minded and let it speak for itself? I told you, the Bible can be harsh. It may not read the way you want it to, but it's not your place to try to change what it says. I find it quite interesting. It just says what it says. Anyway, I did a lot of research to study that, to try to find out, and I'm pretty sure I really believe this is what it means. So until next time, this is Terry from McHenry Creek, and I'll see you then. Go out and have some fun. Thanks.